Yeah, good afternoon once again. This presentation is about a time I built without a full team. And this is where I built a do-it-yourself production studio within the office to drive product knowledge and product adoption for the organization. So when I joined the organization as the enterprise architect, the chief architect, I noticed that my job was to develop new platforms and streamline platform problems that existed in terms of technical platform problems and then even business flow for most of the platforms that were being implemented. But upon joining, I noticed that there were some platforms that were being implemented within the organization and the rollout had started. However, product knowledge was very low across the sales teams, the operations team, and even the customer support team. And this seemed like was going to make it difficult for adoption of the platform, the new platform, and then also make it difficult for customers to onboard since even the internal staff didn't were not very sure of how this was going to work. Training was being done. However, the training methodology was to call people on teams and then have the training for the people. The people at the same time, there was nothing like a studio that or a studio or a training facility that could do some of these trainings with speed and provide them to the staff that needed them. So I took the opportunity to provide a do-it-yourself studio and provide a mini production for all the platforms that was being you know deployed within the or rolled out within the organization. And so I first of all went and got approval to use a small room that was like a storeroom and decided to use that place as my mini studio. Then I got in two cameras that I use personally at home, a ring light, and then some microphones, some USB microphone that I use for personal activities for production. So with these tools, and then also we downloaded an open source Cam Studio platform, which enables you to record the screen and then also highlights the mouse movement. And this was going to help in highlighting the different places that customers have to or staff had to type in the name of customers. So we decided to do recordings of the entire process flow and broke it down into chunks. So for every specific process, we looked at what the product was doing, that process was doing, who was supposed to do it, how we should position it to a customer, and then what kind of frequent questions the customers will be asking. So with that recorded very well, and we got the recordings, we're able to distribute it seamlessly using one of the Office 365 tools, which is um, Microsoft Yammer. We put it on OneDrive and then uploaded it on Stream and then distributed it on Yammer. And since all stuff is on Yammer, was able to send it to specific groups and they were able to look at the video. So this became a powerful knowledge hub for people when the outcome was really, really, really great. And people had access to the office trainings 24/7, meaning that the new products that was being sold, salespeople, and then even agents, the bank's agents that were not in the office could actually watch these videos and take part on the training 24/7 because it was an on-demand service. That's something that took 3 weeks for people to get used to and onboard themselves into using the platform. We usually reduce that to 5 to 7 days for people to get used to it and use their platform very well. A lot of the staff were very happy with this initiative, and even though it was not specifically an architecture initiative, it literally made people to recognize the contribution that an architect brings into the fray, and how we are able to, pull in different things to design great experiences for ourselves. We're able to cover a lot more offerings with this service, with this whole initiative. And today, this initiative is not run by me. It has been taken over by the learning team, and they are using it appropriately. What worked? We empowered teams with on-demand self-paced training, meaning that people who were typically serving customers during the day could actually listen to the training whilst at home or whilst on the road going home, or even during lunch they could listen to the video. And then this made it easy for everybody in the country to have access to the same information at the same time, and they were able to you know get very used to it. It also gave every staff a consistent narrative and visuals about how the whole system worked, and I think this was very great. The key lesson for me is that you need to take ownership and be creative when you see a problem. And even though you would be your focus is being recruited for a specific job, you could actually repurpose different techs that are available within the organization to achieve a great impact. And so this drove a lot of alignment and impact beyond just an architecture function. And to be honest with you, it made life a lot easier when it came to designing new services, new products for the organization. Thank you so much, and have a lovely day.